My name is Fabian Williams. I'm an artist. I've always known I was an artist. That's the kind of easy thing about my life. You know, the hardest part was trying to convince everybody else. Right now, I'm using my work to really address our past in terms of like highlighting people that I feel like we should know about and really investigate their lives. A lot of the activists that came before us, I feel like we can learn a lot of things through looking at some of their conversations in media and also some of the things they did with their protests. And I'm shifting towards the future. So I believe that our liberation is in our vision of the future. I look at visions as GPS for what's going to happen. So the same way, if you put in where you want to go in GPS, if you don't have a destination, GPS is not going to take you anywhere. So you have to build the vision of what you want and put it in front of people, and then the people make it. So I'm taking like old things and I'm introducing it in a way where I feel like we're going. I mean, part of it is style, but some of it is like, what do the cities look like? Do we ride in cars? What type of technology is there? What is our relationship with nature? Are we in space? Where are we going in space? You know what I mean? And if we're doing all that, I assume we're going to do it in style because that's what Black people do. I'm building a future that I think, seems cool visually. Like one of my pictures over there is a trap museum, but in my future, Black poverty doesn't exist. So in order for us to know about Black poverty, we have museums where we go and see Black people in poverty, or like what we were like, what trap houses were like, why were they there, what the crime bill did to the Black neighborhood, what that looked like, because if we're beyond it in the future, we need to know what it was like so we don't go back to it and really understand it and how it came to be and who set the machine in motion and why systemic racism was bad and why we needed to overcome it, how we overcame it. Delayed freedom is, we ain't gonna be free till we all free. That's white people too. So I feel like I'm free because I get to create my own schedule. I wake up when I want to, and I don't do anything that I don't want to do. I say no all the time because I'm like, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna do it. I have a whole career doing stuff that I didn't want to do, but I had to because that was my job. So I do feel free to a certain extent, but at the same time, I'm not making the money that I know I can make if I compromise and still work in the industry like that. Or, I know I say no to gigs that like pay a lot, but just don't feel right. Or like I'll say something to somebody, in a meeting because it needed to be said. Racism is just fear, but monetized fear, because the purpose of it is to generate income for people to oppress other people because they're different. I'm still affected by systemic racism. I can be having a good day and then get pulled over by a police officer and I can end up dead just because I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe for my family, my kids, my loved ones. I don't feel safe for them at all because they're Black. They got to deal with the past. And then once they acknowledge that they built a country over something supremely evil, then they have to go and fix it. They have to right their wrongs. And that's gonna cost. It's gonna cost money, it's gonna cost time, it's gonna cost power. When they do that, I feel like the world will change.